Democrat Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman-Schultz is back in the headlines today. Her old IT guy ended up being picked up by police when he was caught fleeing the country to Pakistan. Remember? Well, she still defends the man who appears to have been misusing classified information with the help of Debbie Wasserman-Schultz herself. What the heck is going on here? Joining me now to give us the Cliff Notes version, political analyst Barry Nussbaum. Barry, thank you so much for being with us. I'm glad you know the inside of this because, Barry, who is this Pakistani man who was arrested trying to flee the country?
Dr. G, this could be, if they unravel this the way I think it's going to come, to be the biggest political espionage scandal to hit the United States Congress maybe in half a century. Here's the story. This guy from Pakistan, along with his two brothers from Pakistan, and a wife of theirs from Pakistan, and a friend of theirs from Pakistan, somehow got themselves integrated into the Democratic Party's IT departments across the Congress in 2005. They got themselves access, get this, to all the computer systems in offices of high-ranking Democrats who sit on committees like, national security, foreign relations, and defense. So get this, after getting all those passwords, 12 years ago, they've been paid over $3 million by these various offices, which is something like 5 to 10 times the normal. Starting in February of this year, the lead guy, Imran, who works for Debbie Wasserman-Schultz, got busted by Capitol Police for security breaches, and he had all of his classifications removed and his access to the House computers denied. So in other words, he was locked out of all the computers. What did Debbie Wasserman-Schultz do in February? She kept him on the payroll all the way till last week when the FBI arrested him and took him to jail. Only then did she suspend him. It's insane. The rumor on the Hill among IT officers representing other congressmen is these guys have dirt on these congressmen and they're being blackmailed, which is why until just about 12 hours ago, not one of the 5 congressmen has made any statement. And Debbie Wasserman-Schultz's statement, I would have kept him on. I'd do the same thing all over again. I believe he's being singled out because of his religion. And guess what? He's a Muslim, and she's sticking up for him. When in reality, she has allowed what could be an espionage ring to pilfer information, often secret information, from the congressional access points into the congressional computer records of at least 5 congressmen.
It's just so unbelievable. Barry, if this were something on the Trump administration, what would this look like?
This would be the top half of every page of every major newspaper in North America. It would be the lead story on mainstream media for every single story on every single outlet. Now get this, these guys are also being indicted for stealing computers, stealing computer records, double billing, disappearing money. They've already been caught, although it was too late, wiring over $300,000 to Pakistan. And they got busted at the airport where they were boarding a plane carrying $24,000 in cash. And they've been indicted for bank fraud. This is not a petty nothing. This is the biggest news regarding potential espionage in recent American history. It's that big of a deal. And why isn't it mainstream media? Quite frankly, they're all Democrats, and it's not a popular story with them yet.
But, you know, not only that, Barry, as you pointed out, if they were doing all this IT work, God only knows what kind of secrets they have on congressmen, and maybe even media figures, Barry, who knows? I mean, IT people can do pretty serious hacking damage if they want to. And with all the money paid, who knows what they have dirt on? The only people that I think that there is no dirt on out there might be the Trump family because they've been so heavily hacked and leaked and vetted already. So Barry, I mean, if this is what their business is there any reason to believe why anyone anyone. I mean, everyone has, with maybe the exception of Donald Trump, everyone has some skeleton in their closet as something. They don't, whether they tried pot in college. I mean, Barry, you know this. They're going to try to make a big deal out of something. So how does this get out? How does this get fixed?
Well, the sad part is Pakistan, for many, many years, has been, although not overtly, an enemy of the United States. Keep in mind, when the Navy SEALs went to kill Osama bin Laden, they went into Pakistan, who was harboring him. Pakistan has passed around secrets of nuclear weapons to, among other countries, Iran and probably North Korea. Pakistan is not our friend.
No.
They're an exporter of terrorism all over the world, and it's radical Islamic terror. These guys have been feeding money back to Pakistan for at least 12 years, and information, quite possibly, for a similar period of time. Remember, a few weeks ago, the Capitol Police had a hearing. They were being called on the carpet by Debbie Wasserman-Schultz after they found a computer belonging to one stuck in a bizarre location elsewhere in Washington, D.C., and Wasserman-Schultz grilled the head of the Capitol Police saying, "Give me back the computer. You can't keep it. You don't know what's on it. It's none of your business." And God bless him for standing up to her, because she's a very powerful congresswoman. He said to her, "Our lawyers say we will not give back the computer. We have a criminal investigation ongoing." And she threatened him on television to say her budget control affects his salary and his budget, and it might be leading to consequences.
Okay, Barry, that alone is abuse of power. If someone from the Trump administration, picture for a moment, even if Jeff Sessions said, "Look, I can prosecute you." I mean, anyone from the Trump administration, if Ivanka gave someone a dirty look, Barry, while they were, I mean, it's so unfathomable. You look at the money they spent, you look at the evidence of crime here, and the fact that we're even still discussing this ridiculous Russia conspiracy theory, it's mind-blowing. It's truly mind-blowing. Barry, I'm sorry, we're out of time. Producer Jason forgot to count me down, but now I know. Love you so much. Up next.